Got it.
Unmute. Ah, nuts. The whole one?
Just
What's
show
the whole
that.
one?
Sure.
Like that?
Mhm.
All right. Okay, great. Good evening. Christine Tandler. I am the budget manager at the Highway District. I am here to present the proposed budget for FY23 and 24 that will be before the commission on August 24th for formal adoption. Just going to go through some highlights and we'll answer any questions that come up. The revenue summary, the total budget proposed is at just over 186, just under $187 million. Actually, property taxes are proposed at 47.7 million. Highway users fund, which is fuel taxes, is programmed just below 40 million, and impact fees are at $24.5 million. Federal aid and cost share is proposed to be $15.2 million. About 8.9 million of this is related to a reimbursement and we're awaiting from the state related to a federal aid capital maintenance project that's taking place between FY22 and FY23. On here, you can see, albeit a little small on some of the tiles, but you can see that property taxes account for about 25% of the total revenue the district receives, 21% from state highway users fund. Impact fees and Ada County registration fees follow. This year, again, we do have the unusually large federal and state grant cost share reimbursement, including that additional amount due from the state. We are showing 8%, which is just over $15 million for our future facility reservation. This is to fund the new ACHD facilities, the Franklin Yard, the Franklin Traffic Yard, the Apple and U-Stick maintenance yards. On the expenditure side, including the capital facilities, the future facilities, we are looking at a capital budget of about 45%, which is almost $85 million. On the operational side, we do have overhead at 8% and maintenance at 23%. This includes all of our chip seal crews, all of the staffing for that, the equipment through fleet services, and under development and technical services of the $20 million that's programmed there. That's where our project inspectors are, our development personnel who deal with the development community through applications for new subdivisions and the like. So on the capital side, some of the major categories are bridge capital investment. Those are projects like intersections, roads that relate to impact fee eligibility. Typically, this is where we can spend those impact fees that are collected. Capital maintenance, the community programs budget, community programs program includes bikeways, core community projects, VRF. That stands for vehicle registration fees. As part of a 2008 ballot initiative, the voters in Ada County approved an increase to Ada County Highway District's registration fees with the promise that 50% of that increase would go to vehicle registration fee projects for safe routes to school. This includes sidewalks, crossings, bikeways, all of that to assure that students are able to safely get to school districts. And we work with the school districts and neighborhoods to help facilitate those lists. The capital budget by program. So this is the program that these are the types of programs and how they're budgeted. As you can see, the capital investment program is 36% and capital maintenance is 33%. As we continue to expand the system, our capital maintenance obligations continue. We do have a 17% community programs budget. This is out of just the capital budget. I will notate that within capital maintenance and the capital investment program, projects, there are community program facilities that are completed through those. Capital investment program with roads and intersections will include sidewalks, bike lanes, ped crossings, all within those projects. So the 17% that's shown is just for those very specific community programs. If some of those are done if some of those additional improvements are done outside of or included in with a larger project, I apologize, they will be included in those other programs. So I know this slide has a lot of words on it. I'll kind of go through. These are just some proposed of our bigger construction projects. Biggest one being Locust Grove Victory to Overland, and then the Locust Grove and Victory roundabout. This is a project that includes widening to 5 lanes. There will be pedestrian and bike facilities on both sides with a multi-use pathway. And then at the roundabout, we'll also have a multi-lane roundabout. Kootenai Street traffic calming. This was originally planned to be done in 3 phases. However, we've programmed it as one complete project. It's getting started here in the next month or so. This will be to help create more of a pedestrian friendly atmosphere on Kootenai through maintaining within the same right of way that we already have. We also have out in Eagle, Floating Feather, Brandon and Hornback is a pedestrian facility. Again, adopted through our neighborhood plans that go through our operational budget. This year, we do also have what we're calling access to opportunity projects. So we've grouped them in 2 groups. These are ones that while we have applied for a grant, a federal grant to help fund these projects. However, regardless of the receipt of those, we will be continuing to do these. These are to be projects that really help the livelihood of those in those areas. As many people know through driving along Chinden and 50th, it would be really nice to have an additional ped crossing there. If you drive up the hill to Mountain View, Cole to Glenwood. So again, just a quick overview of the budget. There is a packet available online. I have given to the commission. We are required by statute to send a publication notice to the paper. That will be sent on August 4th. And then on August 24th at 6 p.m. in this room, we will have our public hearing. With that, I will stand for questions. Or if there's no formal questions, we can, I have all the really smart people either online or in the room whom we can ask very specific questions to. Any questions online, Stacy? Okay. So then I will, nope, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna actually, the gentleman behind you is Justin Lucas. He's our Deputy Director of Planning and Programming, Capital Projects. I want to repeat the question.
Hi, for the record, my name is Justin Lucas. I'm the Deputy Director of Planning and Project Management here at the Highway District. We had a question from the audience related to if our budget includes just ACHD projects or it includes ITD projects also. So some of the projects where our jurisdictions overlap, we do have money associated from our projects and then ITD. Some good examples would be the Linder Overpass, which is a project we're working on under design. The overpass itself is an ITD bridge, but the connecting roadway up to Linder is an ACHD project. The crossing at 50th and Chinden, which was mentioned. Obviously, 50th Street is ACHD jurisdiction. Chinden is ITD's jurisdiction, and so we coordinate with them on that. Another major project we're working on is the 5 Mile overpass, which is another overpass over the interstate where the overpass itself is ITD jurisdiction, but the 5 Mile widening is ACHD's jurisdiction. Does that answer your question? Oh. Right. Right. So just for those, excuse me, for those online, the question was related to the Linder overpass and the timing associated with construction. As I stated, we're in design right now, closely coordinating with ITD and the city of Meridian. But as of right now, there has been no funding dedicated for the right-of-way acquisition or construction. So that's something that has come up, and the commission will consider that as we continue to budget in future years and go through our integrated 5-year work plan process. No, I think if you would like to provide official comment through the budget process, this is an appropriate time to provide those types of comments. Thank you.